Hello, BookTube. Once again, my first book delivery of the day was only 2 books. So once again, I'm going to try to get a mail haul done in under 45 minutes. Actually, the first mail haul of the day had 5 books, but the others were all Kirkus reviews. I review for Kirkus Review, and since I've decided that since those reviews are anonymous, it really isn't fair to the author or maybe even to Kirkus for me to talk about them. So I opened those and I put them on my work shelf, and I've just excluded those, which leaves us with 2 packages, and we'll see what they are. I gotta confess, even though it's only 2 packages, I am getting a good vibe. There might be something good in these 2. And the best vibe of all will be that the video won't be a huge chunk of your day. Anyway, not that any of you seem to care. Oh, great. Okay. All right. This is... all right. Well, this justifies my Spidey sense. This is a finished copy that I honestly didn't think I would be getting. I thought it had been so long that I didn't think I would be. This is Tom Barbash. This is the Dakota Winters. And this is terrific. This is a terrific novel. Let me tell you about it. I don't know if we saw it originally. Mysterious, magnetic, and notorious. There is no building in New York City like the Dakota, and I have loved seeing on Instagram people go to the Dakota and take a picture of it with the book's picture of it exactly where the actual building's roof would be. So you see the whole of the building down here and all the whole of it up there, but this is in the middle. I have loved looking at that artwork. Wish I had the skill or the patience to do something like that. But anyway, best-selling author Tom Barbash directly engages the building's enigmatic allure and singular history in this novel. It's the fall of 1979, and in New York City, where a nasty bout of malaria has forced 23-year-old Anton Winter out of the Peace Corps and back to his childhood home in the Dakota. Aaron's father, the famous late-night host Buddy Winter, is there to greet him, himself recovering from an on-air breakdown that casts extreme doubt over his future in show business. Before long, Anton himself, looking to find... Okay, I'm going to amend the grammatical error here. Before long, Anton, himself looking to inject his life with some direction, is swept up in an effort to reignite Buddy's stalled career. The effort takes him from the gritty streets of New York to the slopes of the Lake Placid Olympics to the Hollywood Hills to the blue waters of the Bermuda Triangle. But the more Anton finds himself enmeshed in his father's professional and spiritual reinvention, accompanying him to meetings with cautious executives and on furtive incursions back to the New York comedy scene, the more Buddy questions his own path. Slowly, fissures in the Winter family begin to threaten their close bond. And that will give you an accurate impression of what this book is on one level, which is a father-son novel. Those have a particular appeal to me. I never knew my father, so I admit that fictional explorations of that bond are always particularly resonant with me. And that would probably have satisfied me with this book, but it's so well done on every level beyond that's what surprised me. What a brilliant book this is. So I highly recommend it. I think it's due in December. Yeah, it's due in a week. And it's it's tough. It's a tough position that I find myself in, because how am I supposed to recommend something that is grotesquely overpriced? Yeah, this is $30. This is $27 in hardcover, when it costs $2.15 to make. Now, you can add on all sorts of other things. There's shipping, gas is expensive, distribution, publicity. You, of course, have to pay the author or something. But even so, nearly $30 for one hardcover book seems to me to be outrageous. I don't know if it is or not, just on purely economical terms, but it's tough. It puts me in a tough position, because I want to recommend this book. If you don't care, I certainly know plenty of people. I know plenty of people in the business world, for instance, who have money. They have money for disposable income for books. I have a friend who has been at her job here in Boston at a bank, middle management at a bank. She's been told, she's a wonderful person. I don't doubt that her employers and her coworkers love having her around. But she's been told by her boss on many occasions in the last 2 years that her job isn't in any danger. She's doing just fine. We all like you. Don't worry about it. And she is still self-conscious about how much they pay her. And I'm sure she's not alone. She can walk into a Barnes & Noble. That's the big retail chain here in America. She can walk into a Barnes & Noble and just fill a basket with new hardcovers. And she regularly does. All of them, my recommendation. She is absolutely forbidden to buy anything on her own. And like so many people who have given themselves over to the First Church of Steve when it comes to book recommendations, she's never read a bad book. She's never read anything that just plain disappointed her. And that's what I like. That's very much what I like. So I highly recommend this. If you are in a position to have disposable income, then buy this book by all means. But if you're not, don't miss it, because it's much more than just a father-son story. Great. Okay, like a finished copy of that. All right, so we're off to a fine start. Then we'll do the second one, and then this mail haul will be done. So what is this second one? Another finished copy, perhaps? It's thick, whatever it is. This is the paperback of Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment in the Michael Katz translation. And will you look at the cover? Okay. I was just comically complaining that my friend Sam Sachs often gets solo cover blurbs. And that is kind of in the weird little world of book reviewing, that is kind of a thing you notice, whether or not you are alone on the cover of a blurb. But to have the solo cover blurb on Crime and Punishment, I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. Okay, this is brand new. I don't think it has a pub sheet, but it will be in your bookstores. And you now know, you know better than anybody at that bookstore, that this comes highly recommended. All right, and this is the look of someone whose day has just been made. Oh my. Let's take another look. All right, that's enough out of me. So, great. All right, well, this is a mail haul that I really like. So we have the Dakota Winters. I highly, highly recommend it. It is incredibly smart, knowing, emotionally resonant fiction. And this Dostoevsky person, whose book is okay, but the real draw is the cover blurb. And then there you go. That's another 2-book mail haul that we're well under even 10 minutes. Wonderful. So I will wrap this up, but I will see you soon. Thank you, BookTube.